Well, it snowed like mad here yesterday, but look, the streets are all clear and so are the sidewalks. I don't get it. I think it must have rained while I was sleeping. The path around the dog park, though, is still looking kind of iffy, so I'm not gonna push my luck and go running yet. I think I'm gonna give it 2 days though, because I think it's trying to warm up. So I think I'm gonna give it a couple of days still. Tomorrow's a weights day, so day after tomorrow, I'm gonna try again. Go running. I don't know if I'm asking for it or what, but yeah, it might. You never know. It might just snow again tonight. No, don't do it. Anyway, I did do stairwells. I just got back from doing stairwells. I'm totally drenched, sweaty. I didn't even wear a jacket this time. Usually I do because it's kind of cold in the basement level. So I wear a jacket, but then by the time I get to the 10th floor, it's like, oh, it's kind of warm in here. And by the time I get up the third time, I'm usually dripping with sweat. Well, today was no different. I didn't even wear a jacket, and by the third time up, I felt the first river of sweat run down my chest. So it's a good workout. I don't know why. Anyway, I took my book because, as you guys know, I don't like to be distracted, or not. I'm trying to distract myself, pardon me, from watching the floor numbers as I go. 1, 2, 3. It makes me crazy to watch that. The same way it makes me crazy to watch the little numbers on that treadmill the other day, ticking by. Like, oh, you've gone 20 minutes. Oh, I got 20 more to go. Oh, no. I don't want that. Oh, it's too hard. When I'm running on the seawall, I just go run to my turnaround spot and turn around and come back. And so I don't ever have to look at any kind of numbers ticking by and telling me where I am on my timer and stuff like that. It makes me crazy. So the same goes with the stairwells. So I took my book, but it's a horrible book. It's bad. It just doesn't hold my interest at all. I barely know what the story is. I think I'm on chapter like 5, and I barely even. I wind up thinking about other things, but at least I'm looking at the book and not the numbers going by. So while I was doing the stairwells and kind of reading my book and not really reading my book, I was thinking about stuff instead. And I was thinking about what the barrier is for most people with exercise and getting in shape. And I was thinking back about my own process and how when I first decided to do this, I mean, I had the hamstring issue, but I was also, 20 pounds heavier, 25 pounds heavier. And so when I first started doing this, I did a lot of power walking. And by power walking, I mean walking. I don't mean strapping on weights to my wrists and ankles and doing the weird heel-toe thing. I don't mean that at all. I just mean walking fast to where I'm going and walking fast back from where I went. Enough to get a sweat up and a little bit of a sweat up and stuff, but not, it's walking still. It's walking. So, and then, for me, running as well has been all my life kind of activity, which I don't actually consider work, really. For me, it's all about the mental running, and as long as my hamstrings aren't being uncooperative, running's actually pretty easy for me. And then, I would come up to my apartment and I would do weightlifting with the dumbbells that I owned at the time, and the dumbbells I owned at the time were 3s and 5s, and that was it. So, I'd do my little weights, and I'd just stand in front of the TV and do this, like mad, like really fast. And sort of as the weight came off slowly but surely, and because I was also, on a calorie restriction, and I got a little bit stronger here and there, and running became even easier, and I went and bought some 10-pound weights. And so anyway, my point is that I was doing everything easy. Like even my mindset at the time was to find a way to make it easy, because if it's not easy, I won't do it. And I think as I've gone through my journey, my mindset has shifted dramatically from find a way to make it easy or I won't do it to it's work. Working out is work. And I've accepted that. And I think that might be a big barrier for a lot of people who are having the struggle, is that they still want to find the easy way to do it. And there really is no easy way to do it. At a certain point, it has to be hard work. Especially if you want to incorporate intensity. Intensity is hard work. So for me now, I embrace the hard work. I welcome it and I seek it. Because it is. I mean, getting truly fit and getting truly like muscularly defined and cardiovascularly very, very strong, like I believe I am now, it took a lot of work. a lot of work. It wasn't easy. It was, you know, I was trying to make it easy at the beginning, but, you know, I wasn't going to get far that way. That's what I used to do when I would go to the gym, do the same thing every time, and come home looking the same way every day, because it was easy. So that's one of the things I think that anybody who is serious about getting really in shape or dropping a substantial amount of weight or whatever, or even dropping 5 pounds even really, is to embrace the fact that it's going to be work and accept it and welcome it and just do it. Be like Nike. Just do it. Do the work, I think. Anyway, and there are ways to find a way to love the fact that it's work. I don't shy away from it anymore. I mean, I used to at the beginning, but I don't now. I find a huge amount of inspiration and motivation in the amount of sweat I can make myself pour out of my pores. So, you know, for me, sweat and calluses are badges of glory, and shows how hard I worked. Shows how hard I worked. I'm all sweaty right now. I got to go change, do some errands, but I know I worked hard because I'm dripping in sweat. So anyway, that's it. I heard one of my gurus say that once too, is that to truly wrap your mind around lifestyle change and become someone who's into fitness, you really, really do have to accept that it will be work and find a way to embrace it. So that's my little speech for today. It's Sunday, and we're off to real life again tomorrow, hey? Monday, January the 5th, 2009. Back to work, back to everything. So I hope you guys are ready to go and revved up, because I am. I got to jump back into this project on Monday, and actually tonight I'm going to start sending some emails and stuff out tonight to get a jump on tomorrow. But so I'm ready to go. It's going to be a great new year. It's brand new and shiny. Only good things can happen, right? Because we're going to make them happen. So anyway, you guys have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.